Jacob.
When you say accountable, you might be referring to different people, not the ones that we know. Because like you said, the president stood on a Kenyan platform and said that now that the economy has stabilized, we should stop borrowing and start finding ways in which we can internalize funds. And the best thing he came up with was the finance bill. After that statement, the best thing he came up with was the finance bill. And you find that after immediately saying, you see, we want to believe Ruto, as you said, but tunashindwa aje. Because he stands today and tell us we will stop borrowing, and then tomorrow he borrows. And then we are taxed to pay the borrowing, and yet we don't see the impact as well. So that's the challenge that we have. We have a government which we borrow, yes, and then we spend it like we don't even accomplish our projects before we get into another one. Okay, how many Kenyans right now still understand the affordable housing project, how it goes? We have suddenly moved to Shi and Sha and whatever, and then we are moving into the next thing before you realize it, and yet we are not seeing the impact of the original. So nobody comes out and said, okay, it has helped me. The affordable housing has helped me, and I'm benefiting from it. Then now Sha is here, and everybody here, Bibi Ariana, abandoned by Sha in an hour of need and dies. And Sha has failed, and then we are moving into the next project. We are moving to Mudagashi and whatever, and they don't work. So we don't understand even whatever you're reading there. We don't understand where those billions are. We don't understand anything about this Ruto's government. Me, that is what I say. From where I'm seated, I really struggle to understand him, but I cannot even put a dot to a dot because there are not even dots. It's just plain.
You know, with this kind of borrowing, that means the cash flow within government is, the cash is really flowing, and that means also the internal debt is rising. That means the government is competing for debt with the common mwananchi. And the discussion we had last week, we had an economist who was saying that when the government borrows a lot, it makes loans expensive for the mwananchi, because most banks will tend to give the loans to the government because it is sure that the government will pay, and it will pay in kind, with good interest. So local mwananchi hatapata loan ya kuanzisha biashara, but the government will get it. So the government gets the money, there is cash flow, but projects are stalling, things are not happening. Ojwang, how do you think this is affecting us as a country?
Good. According to recent data, I have it here. Since 2022, Kenya has borrowed a significant amount, with the National Treasury since 2022 borrowing 862.92 billion, that is in the financial year 2022-2023, includes 280.73 billion kutoka nje.